My friend and colleague, Dr. Abbas Qutab, continues to amaze me with his insights, his drive, and his influence, literally across the globe. So what keeps him motivated? When I sat down with him in a recent interview, I asked him, and I believe what he had to say will encourage you and possibly connect with you. Day by day, week by week, what keeps you motivated? Here's an excerpt from my interview with Dr. Qutab. Dr. Abbas, you lecture all over this country and really all over the world. And so how do you get ready? How do you prepare your mind and your heart for, and then you still see patients. So what do you do to motivate yourself and to get prepared to speak to so many people?
See, one of the things I do is that I really enjoy what I do.
Okay.
See, because I really believe that if God has given me a skill which I can deliver some message and which can transform the quality of either a patient or the people I'm teaching with, that is one of the things which is inspirational to me. So it's, when you ask me that, the motivation actually comes from the people who I transform, who are attending my lecture, whether it's coming as a patient or as an attendee in a seminar. People need to understand that, I think people know that even, is that I am there to give them whatever I have got. Okay. Now, regarding my own inspiration, absolutely. You know, I read books. We talked about earlier, I read John Maxwell. You know, I have some of my people, I follow them and I listen to them because all of us need that. And I always say that, you know, the only person who can change, you know, yourself is just look into the mirror and who do you see?
Sure. You're
the only one. There is a story I remember, you know, there is a research I always give a quote in one of my lectures I've given is, there was a research done, you know, if you take a group of mice, you know, put them in a cage and then you put a cheese and create a maze, ultimately the mice will figure out how to go get the cheese. And if you change the maze, ultimately they figure out going from one hole, another hole, or they figure out the cheese.
Okay.
And if you take the cheese away and put it in a different area, the mice will figure out that that's not where the cheese is, but they need to figure out a strategy to go find the cheese. And I think a lot of human beings, the problem with the human beings are, they keep on going on the same path whether the cheese is there or not.
Right.
So what I try to tell them is, people, use your brain, inspire yourself, because if I have chosen as a physician, as a speaker, that is the job I have taken. I have to perform best. And I have to be sure that I am traveling on the path which brings cheese not only to me, but also to the people I can pass on that transformation, or I can inspire them on that. And that's one of the things, you know, it keeps me happier, is that each patient, even walking into my clinic, I am there 100% for them. That's an agreement I have made with the universe, I've made with myself, that I need to deliver them my best. That I do it in my personal life, that I do it in my professional life and in my teaching life.
So you make commitments to read, to study journals, to go to seminars yourself, to stay
Absolutely.
sharp.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think one of the commitments of growth is to keep on education, that we need to keep on growing with more learning, more and more, because that's how our brain works. When you stop learning, that's where the brain gets stagnant. So that is why I think the continuing medical education seminars, going to any of the seminars, motivational seminars, people need to keep going there, because education is what the curiosity of the brain is, to learn more and keep growing that way. So that's very important. And I'm not only as a teacher, but I'm a participant. I take a lot of training programs. You know, people joke about Tony Robbins. I've taken the fire walk.
Have you?
Absolutely, because I think we all need that. We all need a coach. We all need friends. And I always tell people, when they, you know, if you want to judge a person, you should look at the 5 people they hang around with. Be sure, for the doctors I tell them, for the patients I tell them, be sure to select the 5 people around you who will, when you look back, you will know they have been part of your evolutionary growth. If these are the people you're hanging around with who are not good, fire them. So I have some basic strategies in my life. The doctors I hang around with, I enjoy meeting you, Joe, when I fly here, because it is that inspiration when I see the passion I see in each person, a person like you, that basically makes me grow better.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe. My pleasure.
It's an exciting time to be working in the field of functional medicine and wellness care because every year we're learning more. So let me encourage you to stay motivated, keep learning, and keep growing. Our Tuesday Minute page is here to help, to share resources. Continue to watch and we'll do our best to bring you interesting and relevant material. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.